with Chelsea, who you'll meet in a second here. They've got a duffel bag, and they're going to various cities in the country, and they're singing for lunch and for the next bit of travel and whatever else. Yes. There it is.
My sandwich.
That's that. So how did that happen? Tell us a little bit about that. And also in terms of like where you're at as far as acting.
So I did a number of shows. I mean, nothing huge in New York. I did a few things. I directed a show. That was the last thing I did. I directed a show there. And I go in waves with acting. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do it. And then I audition a whole bunch, and then I book some stuff, and then I do the shows, and then I'm like, God, I hate this business. Like, there are some very good people that are actors. There are also some people that it's just like, stop talking about your auditions. I don't want to hear about that. And you know, this person was so good. Oh, did you hear this person sing? I mean, I heard it through the door, and she's so bad. And it's a lot of negative energy, and that I just wanted to do other things for a while. So I decided to leave New York in November. Actually, the weekend, it was the very beginning of November. It was Hurricane Sandy, and I was stuck in my apartment for like a week and a half because the subway stopped running, which was really crazy. And I decided it was time to go. I was sick of the insanity and the busyness and the New York just smells. It just stinks so bad. Like worse than here. It just smells. And I felt like I was constantly being polluted by just breathing. And I need green things and nature.
And Central Park wasn't cutting it.
Central Park is fine. It's a nice place. But to me, the trees are sad. They're all like, I used to be happy and now all I can breathe is city air, so I'm sad. And they're all like wilting a little. It's not enough. So, yeah, so I decided to leave. And Chelsea had left a few months prior to that. Well, she has a long journey of her own. But anyway, we lived together. Then she ended up in San Francisco. And I didn't really know what to do. I went to Ohio for a few weeks with my mom. And I was like, I got to go somewhere. So I went out and met Chelsea in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. We were hanging out there for a few weeks, working a temp job, scanning medical documents in this like basement, this concrete basement of a place called Biometrics.
Oh, wow.
Where to pass the time, we were just singing. Mm-hmm. We started singing things, and we've sung together before. We used to, like, you know, in our apartment, we'd sing a little bit. But we really started, like, nailing down harmonies and getting stuff, you know, making, like, a little set list. So we went out then one weekend in San Francisco and just started singing on the corner. And people gave us money. It was the coolest thing. It was like we're doing what we love and people are paying us. And people would stop and listen. And kids are the greatest because they'll just like stare. And then the parents pull them away and they just keep watching them as they're walking away. It's adorable. So we decided then to just kind of see where the wind would take us. So we went up to Portland and Seattle and Vancouver and then worked our way back down. And now we're here in LA.
Awesome.
So that's that. So I don't know if I'll keep acting. I'm talking a lot.
No, it's good. It's good.
You ask questions.
No, and I asked Allie to talk about this because, I mean, it is kind of like so thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of a personal journey in a way, but I think we all have those moments where, like, I really love doing this, but I really don't love doing it some days, and making that decision to be happy and to follow your art, and to also have the bravery to say, like, I want this thing. I mean, some people really may hate me for this reference, but I just watched Girls.
I've never seen it.
I just started watching it, and I was watching an episode last night. Not the newest episode, I think it was like the one before, whatever. And I thought it was kind of a random episode. Sometimes I'm not in love with the show, but at the end of it, it all ends up like Lena Dunham's character ends up spending the night and a day with the doctor, who has a really nice house and can make steak and, you know, has things, can like take a nice shower and like sit on a couch and, you know, like, I don't know about you guys, but my couch is my bed.
Yeah,
you know,
we didn't have a table.
Yeah, like, and so she stays with this doctor who, you know, has nice wine and, you know, but still even just like the basics and that are nice. And she has this like something ridiculous happens where she almost passes out in the shower. I don't know, something. But she ends up having a talk with him, and she ends up crying. And he asked her about why she's crying. And basically the gist of it is that she realized she's so busy trying to be a writer and trying to be an artist that, you know, we tell ourselves, well, I'm an artist, so I don't need a couch, and I don't need 3 meals a day, and I don't even want that, and I don't want insurance, and I don't want, you know, like, I don't want anything that everybody else wants.
Yeah.
When the fact of the matter is that
it's nice.
It's nice, and actually we do kind of want it. We're just like afraid by admitting that maybe I want to be able to sleep in a bed and sit on a couch that I'm less of an artist. And so
yeah, that's interesting.
I thought it was, you know, a really good point. And I think maybe some of you guys don't struggle with that, but I think it's good to know that you're not in a boat alone sometimes. And, you know, and I admire you so much, and have, you know, loved acting with you, and was happy to see you doing things in New York, you know, but I know that...
You know, I think it's, I mean, in reference to that, like, it's all about finding balance in your life. And I think, like, we saw a show the other night at a high school that her brother did sound for, and even to see these high schoolers do Sunday in the Park with George, I was like, I want to get, I was like, I want to be on stage again. So I don't think it's gone. Like, and...
When you're still performing.
Yeah, I'm still performing. Acting is my favorite, so I really want to do that again. But I need to be, like, doing other things that mean things to me, too.
Yeah.
Like health coaching. So, like, I'm feeling like I'm, like, contributing to society more directly in that way, and then I can still do art stuff.
Right.
And feel like I'm contributing to society in that way, too.
Right. So, what would you say about my food of choice, health coach?
It's
not really my food of choice. Good answer.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Next is I'm going back to New York for the summer, New York State, upstate, to go to a holistic learning center called the Omega Institute, where I will live in a tent for the summer, and it's like a living in community, and it's a work trade, so they feed you and house you in a tent. Chelsea did this last summer, and you get to take classes on, you know, like creative expression and just like life skills, holistic life skills, shamanism, and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that for the summer. And then I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do after that. I may go back to New York. I have no idea.
I really want to talk on coming here with me.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I don't know.
You're good
but
roommates.
What our like travels have taught me is that like it's okay to not know, and just keep going, because something will come up and it'll all happen. And as long as you just keep like listening to what you really want, and not doing like what you think you should be doing, or like acting out of fear, and just like living in line with what you really want, then it all works out.
Awesome. All right. Well, that is going to be that for this little bit. We are going to have another little segment. There will be another segment in which Allie and Chelsea are going to have a conversation. They're going to have a conversation with my friend Maria, who I met out here in LA, and we barely gotten to see each other in this little bit of time. But she's going to be moving to New York, so I just wanted to catch them kind of having a conversation, you know, having left New York, and then Chelsea, who's with Allie, really loves New York, you know, and so kind of all of them having a conversation about that move and what that's like. So thanks for tuning in. Keep liking. How does it go? Liking. Theatrical Nerd. Yes.
Oh, 4 thumbs up.
And stay tuned for more. All right. Oh yeah. Do we want some more likes? Ready? Here we go. Likes. Good. Awesome. All right. See you next time.